everybody, good evening. I got a question. Do I have y'all permission in the future to do a very controversy? It's not as controversial, like I said, when I do this video, it's not going to be putting down any other shade, any other race. It's going to be me talking about my experience as a person that's like a caramel, light golden brown color, and sometimes on the side I look a little yellow. But I'm going to talk about the experience with a friend that's Latino, and we're going to talk about our experience about colorism. If you're a person between a shade of light brown to light skin, and even white people, y'all may have y'all experience, and dark skin and brown skin people, I'm sure y'all have y'all experience. But I'm gonna talk about it in a balanced way, and I'm gonna talk about like far as my experience in a dating life and discrimination. Because like I said, basically I will be saying my experience where I'm judged on looking too soft, or people assume that I'm feminine. Because even on dating site, people when they hear my voice, they assume I'm feminine, and they don't know who I am. I have feminine traits, but I'm not all the way feminine like girl or all that. And at the same time, people put me always in a category where I always get done and I don't get done. And very rare I like to do people. But that's not going to be based on. It's going to be based on me being subjectified. It's going to be how people use me as a magnet to attract other people. But at the same time, I get discriminated. And also, I'm going to talk about how like I said, I'm going to be balanced, but I'm going to talk about my experience of everyone I've been around. Black, white, male, female. I'm going to contribute to me being subjectified. That's what it's about. It's not going to be me tearing anybody down or putting nobody down. And I want to be balanced for every shade. All I'm talking about is how light-skinned people, a lot of us, we are trained to think we look better than each other. We're trained to compete with each other. And we're trained to kind of like look at each other's competition or bully each other as easy target, or we reject each other. And sometimes dark-skinned people, sometimes the experience with some of y'all, if y'all didn't put me on a pedestal or others on a pedestal, sometimes y'all were aggressive to me sometimes. And then white people, some of them I remember around, either I dealt with racism, or I wasn't black enough or light enough. But at the same time, or they like someone my color, but not me. They wanted someone either more this way or that way. It's so many different layers to the story, and I'm going to talk about it in a healthy and a balanced way. I'm just saying, in the future, I'm going to talk about it with a Latino friend. And if anybody would want to pop in and talk about colorism, no matter what shade or race you are, you can pop in. You can be anything, but it's got to be fair and balanced. Nobody put down nobody. And I don't want to be thrown, well, you like white guys, this and that. No. There's more to me than that. I don't like every white guy, and there's some blacks I'm attracted to. All I'm talking about is my experience in dating and with my experience of race and other groups. Even Asian males, like I said, they have a heart in the dating sites. And Latinos and light-skinned people, sometimes we can have some things in common. If light-skinned blacks and Latino people can sometimes have things in common, and I'm sure Arab and Middle Eastern. But I'm just talking about the subjectification amongst like people from, and I'm sure, and there's subjectification against dark-skinned and brown-skinned people too, and white people. But just for us. But like I said, this is no knock. This is not me shading nobody. Okay, I don't want to see on no comment section that light skin is better, white is better, or dark are better. No, all shades are beautiful. If we all stand together, we look like a beautiful rainbow fall autumn color tree day, and springtime too. All of us. I'm just talking about the subjectification of light skinned people, Latino people, people from light brown skin caramel to light skin almost white. That's what I'm talking about in the community. Okay, but like I said, it's not gonna be none of that's just going to be on a healthy way because it's part of the healing process I'm dealing with. Because like I told you, I dealt with people, I still never forgot how somebody said, I'm better to be molested and raped than take it serious. That still hurt me. So, like I said, I want to talk about how also I dealt with how people prey on easy targets sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to talk about everything in a healthy, balanced way. That's what I'm going to do. And even females. I'm sure y'all have y'all experienced males. It's just so much to the surface. All right, I love y'all.